Hey everyone, today I wanted to talk about YouTube influencers and how important they are to your success um, in moving here to the Philippines. And obviously, I'm talking about influencers that tell their stories or give advice on uh, their Philippine experience and how good are they? I know. Um, when I was first kind of planning on living here and coming here, I listened to a lot of YouTube influencers. I mean, you guys could tell me down below who were some of the ones that you listen to or currently listen to. Obviously, if you're watching my channel, someone might be listening to me. But I'm not quite as experienced as some of these guys that have lived here for years, right? I got almost a year under my belt. But as far as I listened to a few actually. This is for me. I listened to a few, and I think it's fair that I can name them. I have no problem with that. And if you guys want to check them out, feel free. You know, because I did appreciate some of the information I got from some of them, right? Some of them were a little more, I don't know. Everybody has their own niche, I guess, right? But one of them I used to listen to, and you guys can tell me in the comments if you listen to them as well. Philly in the Philippines. He lived in Angeles City for quite a while. Not anymore. I don't think he moved somewhere to an island, built a house or something. But he was one of the first ones I listened to. Every dog has a story. I don't know if you guys have heard of that guy. I think his name's Paul. Or no, every man has a story. Or I don't know. I forget. I haven't watched these guys in a while. But in Dumaguete, there's a handful of vloggers there that tell their experiences. One of them's specialty is interviewing expats that are new to the Philippines, which I appreciated because I like to hear everybody's perspective. What was the old Paul? Every dog has a trick or something like that. I forget the name of it, but he has this little duck sitting on his couch behind him, and he tells a lot of good stories, right? Some of the guys I listen to, kind of met their wife over here in an older age, and her wife's a little bit, in some cases, a lot a bit younger, which is fine. To each his own. And some people like watching just for that aspect. Where to meet girls or whatever. My thing is what to do when I'm here, how I should set up a bank account if I even can, what type of medical insurance I will need. I currently don't have it, but I think here shortly we'll be getting some PhilHealth. Where to buy a car, how much should I spend for hired labor, housekeeper, whatever. I mean, it was a lot of different things I was looking for when I came here. What areas to avoid, very important, essentially you kind of find out where the expat communities are just by these vloggers, like the Dumaguete one, right? There's a lot of expat community in Dumaguete. There's a lot of expat community in Angeles, Clark area. There's a lot of expat community in Cebu. So there's a handful of places in the Philippines where expats pretty much go to, right? Now, that's kind of a drawback to where I live because I wasn't really interested in where expats lived because we're moving essentially close to where my wife's family lived. So we bought a property and built a house. So I was more interested in hearing local stories and things to do within the Filipino communities as far as shopping and what have you, right? Because I know some of the expats in Dumaguete, they all meet at a coffee shop in the morning or whatever, right? There's different scenarios for different folks, and therefore, the influencer that you're following on YouTube will fit your little niche, I guess, right? And then, yeah, I guess I'm an influencer as well. But my thing is just, I just like to show you guys what it is. It's like just the raw deal, right? I don't have any restrictions. I live within a community, Filipino community. Built my own house. Not a lot of expats around. I just like to show you guys what it's like in the Philippines, period. Now I try to show you, a dentist visit, just, how it is to drive in traffic, a little house tour, maybe if not mine, my brother-in-law's, the little tiny little things that I can do in our area. And then, of course, I like to show you around the Philippines when we go places like Baguio or San Juan or Tagaytay or Batangas or wherever we go. I think we're going to Boracay in June. I'll gladly show you some of that. And then, also it's how expensive is it really here? I've showed you guys produce, realistic, get your produce at the market type of deal. I just kind of show you the family, how it is around here. I just tell it how it is as well, to just kind of let you guys know this is how I see it and this is what I've experienced. And trust me, all vloggers out there are showing you what they're going through or what they know as well. For the most part, some of them are a little bit, they kind of push the truth a little bit. Some of them. I'm not going to say who. I'm not mentioning anybody's names. But what's another vlogger I used to listen to? Oh, Filipina P. I don't know if you guys heard of her. But she's pretty good. Yeah, she's Filipino. She lived here in the Philippines her whole life. She gives you, a kind of an expat, general, she asks questions to Filipinos what expats might be thinking. More so kind of on the dating scene or something like that, but she does a good job. I think it's pretty wholesome. She's kind of big, so you'll get some advertisement or pushing products or something like that, but she's very knowledgeable. Obviously, she's Filipina, but she has the right personality, right? She brings up all kinds of different issues, if it was like sex or buying something or whatever, women, younger women with older men or whatever, right? Street vendors, and helping them and what their story's like. Yeah, she does a really good job. So that really intrigued me and interests me a little bit. Not so much on the kind of like the matchmaking or what women think. I'm married. But she just kind of shows a different perspective of the Philippines through the eyes of a Filipina, right? So that's pretty good too. Who's the other one? God, what's his name? Oh, Sunshine Shoulders. He lives in Dumaguete too, I believe. He's been here for 6 years. He's proof that you can live here on $2,000 a month, period, right? He makes it work, and he's saved enough money to build a house and what have you. I believe that's what he said he was making, but he does pretty good on his YouTube channel now and everything else. I think I root for people like that. I think they're honestly, they shoot the truth as well, right? Just tell you how it is. What they're experiencing. I like stuff like that. That guy is Sunshine Shoulders is okay. A little bit, at times, just a different style, right? Just, he's good, put it that way. Another guy is the Philippine Information Channel, Philippine Info Channel, I believe. Anyway, a lot of these guys I really don't watch anymore. Once in a while I'll see them because they pop up on my thing, my For You or whatever, because I'm still subscribed to them. But the Philippine Info Channel, that guy I used to watch. Small audience when I was watching them, but they give you info, if you wanted to get, permanent residence, SSRV, what type of insurances, bank accounts, all the kind of basic necessities that you'd need when you're here, if you want to go that route type of thing. So hence the Philippine Info Channel. He also gave out his email, and he gave me his phone number so I could ask him a question. I remember driving home from work in Los Angeles at 2 a.m, and I called him, and he answered. That was pretty cool. Am I going to do that? Probably not. But I'll certainly answer your comments or questions down below in the comment section. But I'm just curious, you guys, how important do you guys feel that influencers for the Philippines are in your decision making, and the likelihood that they helped you with what you needed on your way here to the Philippines? But anyway, if you can, drop me a comment. Please, like, subscribe if you haven't already, and see you on the next one.